read that definition together?
Yes.
Asset is anything that pays you whether you work or not. Now, do you realize that most people have no asset at all even though they think they do? Because think about that definition. What do you have in your possession right now? As if you decide to listen, this is all I'm going to do. I'm still going to pay you. Do you have any such thing?
No.
So you realize you have no asset?
No, I'm going to be children.
No, your children are potential assets for you, if they work and pay you. Now, what is the liability? The opposite of this.
Yes.
Anything that costs you, whether you work or not.
Whether you work or not.
The liability is anything that costs you whether
you work or not.
Work or not. Now I'm going to prove to you that the things you mentioned to me earlier were liabilities.
Exactly.
So
But
why?
you have learned all your life that they were assets, and that's why you're making mistakes.
Then I I'm asking you. Assets, most when you go places and you go buy anything, they ask if you have any assets. Why?
No, well, they're not telling you any lie, no? But the thing they hold on for you becomes their asset because you pay them whether you work or not.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
it's not the fact that these are not assets, but whose?
Exactly.
So, let's just watch this for a second.
Yeah.
When we talk about assets, if you realize based on the definition, what we are watching is cash flow. Right?
Yeah.
And this is what is important to life. Because if you have cash flowing in, it is good for you, true? Because cash make your account look better.
Yeah.
Cash out make your account look meager, not true? But for some reason, we have mastered the art of making cash go out, but not in. Which is why we are always in trouble. So guess what happened? You've been coached all your life that your house is an asset. So we could analyze what happened when you acquire a house. And you tell me what it is. So when we say cash in is good, and that's asset, eh? Cash out is bad, liability. So what will happen to you then now? We start with the acquisition. You buy a house, you have to pay a deposit, true?
Exactly.
Which direction that go? In or out?
Oh,
So that is what?
the liability.
Absolutely, me glad me hear the term that. The institution you go and borrow for one, you do valuation and survey. True?
Yeah.
When you pay the survey, which direction the money gone?
The old area.
So what is that?
Liability.
Alright. And I'm going to jump start. I'm more consensus. We're going to jump some hoops. We're going to go to the major man, which is named mortgage. That's how people treat sometimes as gift. I don't think it's a gift. In fact, you can look it up. This is actually the French term that means mortgage. What does mortgage mean in French? Married to debt.
So that means you're married, look at it, so that means when you take it over and finance, you're married to them.
Well, your life expectancy is 70, you know, and your loan schedule till you're 70.
Exactly.
So where the idea is? Married to debt.
Married to them.
So it's kind of like that for it.
Exactly.
So if you look at what happened to you and the house here, this is just to acquire it. And you already seen the movement. Now, anybody you know who own a house, the first thing what happens after that is what? Furniture. So you go check this man in court.
Yes.
I remember all your life saving gone yesterday. So now a credit you go tell them for higher purchase. So what happened again?
Gone out again.
Another mortgage in a different way. Near higher purchase. And then guess what happened? Christmas time everybody's their house have been paid. the birds are like to see you again.
Exactly.
Oh.
Again.
And then you know the ladies them like
Money I
it,
spend, money I spend.
So you realize that you have some way found a way how to make your house the perfect liability, because the only direction your money goes is up.
Yes, I'm not for me everything's about.
And then guess what, after you do that, you feel like, hey, we need to go push to a thing. So you graduate there, so now. And the same thing happens. Mortgage, deposit, license, insurance, fitness, gas. And the biggest man for that. And then every 3 months, car say, 19,500 the cost of the service that yesterday. And next 3 months, I'll cost that again, and the next one soon ready again. But a good thing with me, I don't mind renting that guy because the money have to come in. That's how we play. So we're going to show you how to turn this thing that we call asset into real asset. So do you realize that most people have become masters? In fact, you have a PhD. Most people have a PhD in liability. Nobody has to train you how to do that. You do it automatically. Hence, the bank account has a week. And you master the art of making money flow. But never flowing in. And let me ask a serious question. When you acquire these things, if you're working or not working, does it matter? Mark, you still have to pay, Joe? So you realize the definition I give you? Pay. That cost when you work or not.
Exactly.
After you take any money in the business, you're not working. It needed 30,000 a month or 25, whatever it is that you agreed.
Exactly.
They need it. Good. So what I am demonstrating here exactly is why financial education is important. So when you talk about financial education, people think about 2 plus 2, but not necessarily is how we think it.
Yeah, budgeting and all that stuff, man. For wise and our spending.
Now I'm going to teach you another quick term before I get into this program. Because I want to really get to the fundamentals of the mistakes that the people make. This word, debt. When you hear of it, what do you think about? Predominantly good or predominantly bad? That means money borrowed.
You owe money.
That debt means borrow money. What do you think about that? More good or more bad? What do you think, like? You see anything you say? You feel it more bad than good? What do you think? More bad than good? Tell me your opinion on this. More bad or good?
It all depends what you do with when you borrow the money. The important stuff.
Unless I invest,
If you are invest or them
What if
things.
you take the debt, which is what they need, and buy the house? You think that good or that bad?
It's good to have your house, but make sure say you're into a job to pay it back. That's how me see it.
So you said that would be good.
That would be good
You use it
because
to buy
it's
a
good to have your house. Your house when your whole entire work life and people rent place.
Alright. So you realize despite the teaching about asset and liability, we still use debt for a bad reason. Because when you just explain it's bad. I'm going to show you why debt is great, but we use it for the bad reason. So debt is not the problem, it's the use. Now why you think, based on the explanation I gave just now, why you go in trouble? Because when you borrow the NHD loan or the Scotia loan or whatever it is, and you use it for something for comfort, which is liability, which is what you were saying to me now, so you use it to buy a house, right? But you live it. Then it becomes bad, because you not only have to pay back this, but the thing also has other expenses going to put on you. And you're not bringing in none.
Coming.
But
so everything
here how that is good. Alright. You hear of sandals and all these big places. Do you think my colleagues in our butcher use their own money to do that?
borrow them.
Okay, good. So they borrow the money and they invest in assets.
Right.
Because remember, have you ever gone to NTV and seen Michael Legion serving anybody? Who gets the most money out of that place? Him. So when he's dead, because guess what happened? He's never there and he's still getting paid. So if he's dead, him still get paid. Whether he works or not.
Oh,
So NCB is an asset to him. Sandal is an asset to Butch Stewart.
yes.
So when they're working, I don't feel like it's here.
So guess what? These men use debt to acquire assets, and then it becomes very great. Now, because I learned the trick, I start following them, so I use myself as a working example. Now, he owned that great. I rent cars. I'm not using my money by none. And the bank willing to do it for me. So the bank will give me the money to buy the car. And the bank will say, here what? You have to pay me 45,000 with insurance and everything per month. Be comfortable with that, because my car I go rent, true? Now me rent at a rate of $5,000 per day. Just collect 10 grand today, 2 days now. An average month of how much day? 30, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's tell me now, so look, if we get 30 days, the entire, we get 20 per month. 20 times 5,000 is how much?
100.
100,000.
No, do I have a problem?
No.
So do you realize that I use another man's money,
Yeah.
pay him this out of the same thing when borrow from me use, and he give me an extra 55, and it wasn't my money in the beginning. See that? But what happened? Most of we use the same debt to buy the car we rather enjoy. It don't make me no money. You still have to pay 45, and it have additional cost in gas and all that stuff. So you see problem? You see difference between me and somebody else. And if me buy my house, 50 foot from here, B&B, and collect 60 US a night for 30 days, you realize how much US that I collect? But when you buy for live and comfort. So you pay whatever mortgage come with it, plus the additional cost of the house. See the difference again? Now, do you realize that sometimes it will be best you focus on here and you grow to such a fat level that you don't have a house or car problem? Because this will take care of it. But the route that we are taking is diving at liabilities first. And then think about wealth after. And then it never comes because you have too much liability.
I have too much debt.
See the point? No, you know why this is important? If you don't even see the point, you have kids, you don't make a mistake yet. So you may have made some already. Because when most time I teach some people, I have a gentleman named Peku, where I teach just last night. No, I taught him before because he's a part of the program now. He retired now, and believe me, man, if you even check me a year ago, I looked to see the radio. Come retire, I don't buy my money in the house, I don't know. And the house not earn me nothing. Jesus, right, to check me 1 year ago, I make a different decision now. I said, I'll probably buy 2 cars on the road, a red plate, and you see, the difference in having information. That every day I'm seeing that, every day. So pretty much I'm happy about this particular program because of the value it's going to add to people in terms of the mental shift to make good decisions. As from a man not dead, he can recover. The greatest thing he has is information. So guys, have I made a case as to why financial